You know when you walk past a perfume counter, see a price tag that makes your eyes water, and just think, what on earth could possibly be in that tiny bottle to make it cost that much? Well, today, we're going beyond the price tag to find out. We're going to tackle the big question. What really makes a luxury perfume worth the cost of a plane ticket? Is it just some brilliant marketing, or is there something more going on here? Well, the short answer is that it's this amazing combination of true artistry, incredibly rare ingredients, and performance that, frankly, cheaper copies just can't touch. And to really get it, we're going to go inside one of the most exclusive fragrance houses in the entire world. So let's talk about the House of Amouage. This Omani brand is the perfect case study for understanding what separates a good perfume from a truly exceptional one. So this brand was actually founded in Oman by a member of the royal family. The whole idea was to restore the region's ancient art of perfumery. And since then, Amouage has built this global reputation for creating some of the most opulent, masterfully crafted perfumes you can find. They call themselves the gift of kings. And honestly, they're not exaggerating. The whole Amouage identity is really built on a few key pillars. First, they operate like a high-end luxury boutique. They source only the absolute finest ingredients and hire the world's top perfumers to work their magic. This commitment to quality has earned them a following that includes actual royalty and world leaders. At the end of the day, their entire reputation is built on a foundation of absolute excellence. So let's see how all of that translates into an actual product. We're going to dissect one of their most celebrated modern creations, a fragrance called Guidance. Okay, so Guidance Eau de Parfum was an instant hit when it launched. It was created by the superstar perfumer Quentin Bachat, and it's known for being this incredibly luxurious, ultra-feminine scent that somehow feels both classic and totally modern at the same time.
The complexity here is just incredible. It opens up with this delicious, juicy pear and hazelnut, which is then balanced by smoky Omani frankincense. Now, that frankincense alone is considered the finest in the world, harvested from specific trees, which makes it exceptionally rare. Then the scent just blooms into this heart of rich rose and jasmine, before it finally dries down to a warm, creamy base of sandalwood and vanilla. It's literally a complete story in a bottle.
But here's where the value really starts to become clear. See, an eau de parfum, or EDP, is a category of fragrance defined by its high percentage of pure perfume oils. Guidance sits at a very generous 25%. So what does that mean for you? Well, it means incredible performance. This scent lasts a solid 8 to 12 hours on the skin. But what if you could take that masterpiece and push it even further? That's exactly what Amouage did. They created an even more exclusive evolution of the original. I absolutely love this quote from the Chief Creative Officer, Renaud Salmon. The goal wasn't to change Guidance, but to enhance it, to add new ingredients that would make every single facet of the original shine with even more power and depth. I mean, that is pure artistic ambition right there. The result is Guidance 46. And that 46? Well, it stands for the perfume oil concentration, a staggering 46%. Now, to put that into perspective, this isn't an eau de parfum anymore. Oh no, this is an exceptional extract, one of the most potent and luxurious forms of perfume you can possibly buy. And the differences are striking. You see the concentration jump from 25% all the way up to 46%. That boosts the performance from an already excellent 8 to 12 hours to over 24 hours. And the scent itself transforms. The original's bright, fruity profile becomes deeper, warmer, and much more focused on the rose in Guidance 46. So it's really important to understand you're not just getting a louder version of the original. You're getting a completely different experience. Guidance 46 is smoother, it's richer, and it's more intimate. It doesn't scream for attention. It's more like a confident whisper that lasts all day and then some. Okay, so whenever you have a product that is this desirable, and let's be honest, this expensive, an unfortunate reality follows. So let's talk about how you can protect your investment. The counterfeit market for luxury goods is absolutely huge, and perfumes are a prime target. So if a deal seems too good to be true, it almost certainly is. But how can you be sure you're getting the real thing? It really comes down to 3 key areas. First, you have to examine the packaging. Second, check the bottle itself. And third, the most important part, trust the performance of the fragrance. Counterfeiters almost always cut corners on the details. An authentic Amouage box is going to have tight, clean cellophane. The text on the box will be sharp and perfectly aligned. And most importantly, check for a batch code on the box and make sure it matches the one on the bottom of the bottle. If they don't match, that is a major red flag. Next, just pick up the bottle. A real Amouage bottle feels substantial. It has weight and balance. The cap, which is often magnetic, should click into place perfectly. And look closely at the emblem. It should be precise with clean engravings. Fakes, on the other hand, often feel light, the cap might be loose, and you'll see sloppy details like rough edges or even glue marks. You can really see the difference, right? An authentic bottle is a piece of art in itself. A counterfeit just can't replicate that level of craftsmanship and quality control. The feel is every bit as important as the look. But look, the ultimate test is the scent itself. A true Amouage fragrance has a complex structure that evolves on your skin and lasts for hours and hours. Counterfeits, they often have a harsh, alcoholic opening and will just fade away in less than an hour. They can try to copy the bottle, but they just can't copy the art. So that brings us all the way back to our big question. When you pay over $500 for a perfume like Guidance 46, what are you actually buying? Is it art? Is it some kind of advanced chemistry? Or is it the story and the heritage of a luxury brand? The truth is, you're buying all of it. From the perfumer's original vision and the rarity of the ingredients, all the way down to the weight of the bottle cap and the sheer number of hours the scent lasts on your skin. The real value of luxury, it's found in the relentless obsession with getting every single detail right.